Hello, this is lesson number 3 video demonstration. We are continuing doing observation drawing skills, and by today we're going to do 4 exercises on line contour drawing. First, what I need you guys to have for this exercise is some type of still life objects. Right now I have a coffee mug, a nut I found outside, a leaf, and an old bottle. You can choose anything that you guys want to use. You guys can even use people or your dog or anything, but just make sure it stays still. This is again called a still life in your objects. Another thing you need is a writing utensil, a piece of paper, a laptop or some type of computer to watch my PowerPoint presentation along with your drawing exercise. This is going to help you look at examples, to know the definitions of things, and to just get an understanding a little bit more with visual aid. Cool. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold our piece of paper into half, so hot dog style. And you're also going to fold it again in hamburger style. So you're going to make 4 different squares. If you just want to mark your paper into 4, you can do that as well. You don't have to do this. If you like to draw, if you're a person that draws a lot bigger, you can use a bigger piece of paper. I like to have it into 4s because I like to see my 4 drawings. All right, so then I have my 4 sections. I'm gonna label them into 4 different line contour drawing exercises. The first one's going to be observational. So I'm gonna write observational at the top. The second one's going to be continuous line drawing, continuous line drawing. Third one's going to be blind contour. And the last is going to be non-dominant hand. Awesome. All right, so before I get started, I'm also going to have a timer that allows me to know when I'm going to switch. This is up to you. I'm going to set my timer for about 4 minutes. You guys can kind of mess around with how long you want to do it. If you don't want to do it that long, or if you want to do it longer, you totally can. But make sure you have a timer so you know how to stop and when to stop. And this exercise is the best if you do every 4 the same amount of time, so you can understand which skills that you need to improve on better. Awesome. So before I start, I like to think about where I'm positioning my body and how I'm positioning my hand and where I'm going to go. So then I get my timer started. 1 second. Awesome. So I have it down for 4 minutes. So the first one is called observational drawing. All I'm doing for this one is looking at what I'm seeing and marking it and recording it onto my paper. I'm allowed to pick up my pencil. I'm allowed to continue. I'm just drawing what is in front of you. So just like everyone, or just like you've done before, observational drawing. So I'm going to go really kind of fast. So I'll start. I'm looking, if you can see, I'm looking back and forth with my eyes continuously. You see that I'm really just kind of getting the outline as best as I can. And I'm going to try to go back and kind of make that better. I'm looking at lines, I'm looking at shapes, looking at the contour, the outside of all these. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop, and we can move on to the next one. The next one is called continuous line drawing. And I'm going to make sure that you're going along with your PowerPoint so you know what examples to look at as you go. The next one is called continuous line drawing. Continuous line drawing is when I do not pick up the pencil at all. That means the planes and where I'm drawing, I'm going right across that object. So if I'm drawing this, if I'm going to continue to draw this leaf right here, I would be drawing it where I'm not picking up the pencil. I can look back and forth, but I'm not allowed to pick up that pencil. So I'm constantly going back and over my lines that I've already drawn to get to the planes of other. So continuous line drawing. If you catch yourself picking your hand up, try to go back to where you left off, or maybe start somewhere new. Maybe I want to start at this this bottle down at the corner instead. Okay, so just remember, you don't want to pick up. You're going to have a really hard time. Your right brain's going to really want to draw, but your left brain's going to really want to pick it up. So remember to really make sure that you are drawing continuous line drawing. The third exercise I have you guys do is called blind contour drawing. Now this one's a little different. This is where I don't want you to see what you are drawing. You're only observing with your eyes and not seeing what you're drawing. So your left brain's going to really freak out in this one because it's not going to know what you're drawing. You just have to convince yourself that you know what you're drawing. So a nice way to do this is to either cover your page up with a piece of paper if you have a hard time like me, so you don't have your eyes look down at your paper. So again, I'm going to go ahead and cover it up and go. And you're going to find yourself really, really getting mad because you really just want to see. And I'm already putting my head down like where, what I want to see, but don't do that to yourself. So make sure you either have a piece of paper that covers it up, right? So this one's going to look really funny because you don't supposed to see, but you're just training your eye to really observe all those planes. Okay. All right, so that one's a little funny looking. So this next one I'm going to do is my non-dominant hand. Now, if you're a left-handed person, that means that you would use your right hand. And if you're a right-handed person, that means you will use your left hand. Just move like that. All right, so I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my left side of my hand. So in this way, you can pick up the pencil and you can look back and forth, or you can look at your drawing. So this is just like the observational drawing one, but instead you're using your non-dominant hand. So this one's going to be a little funny. So you're really just trying to remember and observe the marks that you see. I want you to remember to look for line and shape and value. These are going to look really funny, but this is all exercises to really help you see what you're drawing in front of you and to really record and mark down what you are seeing. At the end, you're going to think, wow, I didn't do so great, but really it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like marks that you've just recorded down. And the more and more you do these exercises, the more and more you're going to draw accurately. So again, I want you guys to look at 4 individual observational drawing skills working with contour line drawing. And the first one has to do with just observational. So I just want you to stare back and forth by drawing what you see. The second one is called continuous line contour drawing, where you are not picking up the pencil at all. It's kind of like if I were to pick this picture up, I have an end, I have a string for one end and the other. I can pick it up and it's a long string that never ends, right? So because you never pick it up. Blind contour drawing. So this one's going to look really weird because you're not looking at what you're drawing. So imagine like it's almost like you're driving without seeing what you're driving, right? But you do see, but you are aware of what you're seeing. So make sure that you record everything down that you see. That's blind contour. And the last one is non-dominant hand. So use your non-dominant hand to draw that image in front of you. Practice this a couple times. Again, I do about 4 minutes with each. With this video demonstration, I did a little bit shorter. But next time I see you, we can go over continuous line drawing, observational drawing, blind contour, and non-dominant hand. And they're all going to be observational drawing skills. All right, thank you.